You present this idea of slow parenting. Tell us, what in the world do you mean by slow parenting?
Well, there's several definitions out there, but my definition of slow parenting is a slowing down the pace of our world. So you're the parent, you have this family, it's your world. So if you would take the time to slow your world down, so slow parenting. Slow parenting is taking opportunities and advantages of taking advantage of opportunities where there's time to build relationships with your children. It's taking time to rest. It's taking time to uncomplicate the world for your children. Mainly, it's to build relationships with your children and each other, to enjoy God's world, enjoy His gifts and His blessings.
Well, I have 4 boys, and they are all involved in all the things, right? And so our schedule gets filled up really quickly. How can I, as a parent, make the most of every minute that I have with them?
It's a great question. So I had 3 kids, and now I have 3 kids, 2 daughter-in-laws, and 5 grandchildren. And it seems that the world just gets faster and faster and faster. I loved the busyness, but I can remember a time getting it where it was too much. So a guy named Richard Louv wrote a book in 2008, called Last Child in the Woods. And in this book, it tells this story about, and you'll see yourself. I saw myself in this too. So you get your kids up, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. They're not ready to go, right? So you're
Right.
trying to you have this fast and furious attitude. Get in the car. It's time to go to school. You've got to go to work. They've got to go to school. It's mass chaos, especially on Monday mornings, right? And so you hurry, and then you get in the car. And what do? You get in the car to get to school, to get in the line to wait.
Right. Hurry up and
So,
wait, right?
yeah. And so you're frazzled. Your kids are frazzled. And so in the story, this is the story in the book of a mom that's doing this, right? So she gets to the school one day, and she looks at the line, and she thinks about her kids. She thinks about herself when she gets to work. She said, by the time I get to work, I'm frazzled. I can only imagine what my kids are like by the time they get into their classroom. So the school was in a private, it was in a home community. There's lots of homes. And so she decided that she was going to park 2 blocks away from the school, and they were going to walk to school. And so in those 2 blocks from the school, they waved to the neighbors. You can see maybe a retired man out, picking up the newspaper, watering the lawn. So they waved to the neighbors, and she said the neighbors got used to them walking. And so it was a friendly kind of relationship with the neighbors. She said we talked about what the day was going to look like. We listened to the birds. We, saw the butterflies. And she said it made such a difference. So by the time she got to work, she wasn't frazzled. She felt like a better mom, that she wasn't pushing her kids out of the car, that they were, she was walking up to school, they were walking into their classrooms just very calm. And what an opportunity. That's a time to build relationships. So that is slow parenting to me. So you're taking advantage, you're thinking about the world, but how can you slow that down? Because, we only have 18 years with our kids, and that's not long.